take, baby.
Who's watching him?
Hey, balance it out! Shot! Hey, yo, right here! You can't play with me! Right here! That's all you! Can't take that strong. Come on, man, who got the ball? Shot! Hey, yo, right here! You got him! There you go, man. You want the smokes? What's the pick? I don't do no beat. Your feet hot, that running like a truck. Right out the Reeboks. No more parties for your shorty, but she still gon' be a. So find it with some guap with your bro. Got no cap. We can't. Good take, baby. I saw that TikTok. Let's open man! Like a track star, right out the Reeboks. There's no more parties for your shorty, but she still gon' be a. Finding with some guap. Oh, I see they catch her. Hey, come to me. If you see cat, just put the Billy on it. Shut up! In that Civic, homie, probably with a shorty. Now I never like to kick it. Everybody keep recording. Go by two things in my lifestyle. Everything start getting better, you gon' see they ain't even cool with you. Bad, tryna fool with it. Want nothing to do. Hey, swing it! Tryna make amends just cause of that little bitty. I see him! Your feet hot, that running like I just can't stop. There's no more parties for your shorty, but she still gon' be a. To find it with some guap. I go by dollar sign, yeah. Hey, right here! Without some dollar sign, give me that. See how far your bars gon' get. Play with me! This double limb ain't got oh Jesus, throw a beat and I'ma eat it. No! Box out! Way to grab it! Hey, who got the ball? Someone D him up! Knock it down! Ball going up! Ah! Oh, yo, right here! Stop this!
And it's the only way you're going to get that VC. Each 2K23 season, you're going to have 4 votes to get into the top play of the season. 2 of them are going to be specially dedicated to the playmakers and the shot creators.
That's right. We're bringing back top assists, and then new this year, we're also going to be celebrating your best drives. Get to the basket creatively and get featured on 2K TV.
We know that everyone out there loves a flashy dunk, but we want to spotlight the plays that don't end in dunks. The flashy finishes, the creative cuts to the basket, and the acrobatics that go on at the rim. We want to have a vote just for that. It's going to be awesome.
Kicks to Battier, and the 3-ball is good.
Now, let's talk about some of the aspects of a great top play submission. And we'll start with etiquette. Whoever submits the play is the one that gets the credit. So the plays submitted should be featuring you, not a teammate. That means for top assists, it should be a play where you make the assist.
As far as quality goes, put away the cell phone and get the capture using your console's recording feature, and give us a little so we can judge the content. Show us the setup, the play, and the result. We want to see the whole play in context.
Yeah, big dunks are great, but we also consider the sequence of the play. Is it a rare moment, or maybe even a defense to offense two-way? We like to see the extra wow in the 2K TV wow submissions.
That's right, Brian. We want to look at the skill and the challenge that was brought to the play. Like this pass that barely escapes the defenders from LaMelo Ball. Show us that right stick combo that separates you from the rest of the pack and really makes a top play. We get excited to see those rare and unique moments, so keep them coming. We're ready to look at them.
And remember, use the hashtag 2KTVWow on all submissions. We're super excited to see all the top plays you send in Season 1 and all year long.
Did you
And there has, Greg, been some talk within the league about adding a mid-season tournament. What are your thoughts on that possibility?
I mean, with the success of the play-in tournament, which, in full disclosure, I was not for, but love now, I can see why they're considering it.
Let's check out Chicago's starting lineup. The wing set for him, Levine and DeRozan. Williams and Vucevic hold down the post for him. And it's the chosen one in at the point guard. Now here's Barnes, off target with the jump hook. Passes it to Vucevic. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points, so one free throw coming up.
And that's the 7-foot difference for Vucevic. Tough defense, contact. It doesn't do enough to throw off his ability to make that shot. What you love about Vucevic, the consistency, solid shooting percentages, and he's averaged double-digit rebounds for the last 5 years.
Now, here's Mitchell. Shot clock at 5. Rebound collected by Levine. You know, Greg, adding to that for Vucevic, the last 2 seasons, he's been excellent in the playoffs.
Great point, Kevin. His numbers were up over what he did in the regular season. He hits clutch shots, gives them a physical presence, and he is just a rock in the middle.
Now Mitchell, after the missed 3 from the chosen one. Jacks up a 3. Kept alive by Sacramento. The kick out to Barnes. There's the pass to Mitchell. Second shot opportunity. Off the left rim and out.
That's 0 for 4 now. Time to slow it down and maybe get the best possible shot the next time down.
Here's the chosen one. Covered by Mitchell. And again, no good by Chicago.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
And Herter gets it to go.
And boy, did they need that one. Their first make in the 5 field goal attempts they've had.
And that outstanding drive and finish brought to you by Mobile One.
And you gotta love the aggression that he had, taking it to the rim there. Sets the tone in a close game like this one.
From deep. And good, the three-point shot good from the chosen one. For Sacramento, they've gone just 1 for 5 from the field to start the quarter. Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Guys, I did have a chance to talk with the head coach of the Kings. He told me it's always a challenge when you face a team this opportunistic. He said those guys are going to look to take advantage of any weakness. You have to really communicate defensively tonight. Guys, back to you.
All right, David, thank you for the report. One of the tougher things to accomplish, Greg, slowing down great shooters.
Yeah, you have to cover the entire floor defensively. That's going to take a terrific commitment on their part.
Well, there's been enough time for them to dig into a lot of video in this one, so they should be ready to go.
And here are the Kings now. The Bulls getting their last shot to go. Here's Mitchell. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. That one on Vucevic. Even before his regular season debut, Brent, Davion Mitchell was grabbing attention.
Well, Davion was named the Co-2021 Summer League MVP, an honor that recognized his promise, but also a showing and signs of what he was going to do when he got into the NBA, and that was wreak havoc defensively on guards who don't like a lot of pressure.
Now here's Levine. Turned in an outstanding game against Golden State. And Vucevic throws it down.
And the instincts on the glass. Love how Vucevic tracks these misses down and then able to convert.
Here's Mitchell. We saw him with 19 points his last outing. Lobbed up there for Barnes. Deft touch on the alley-oop.
And what an alley-oop. Those two read each other so well.
It's a play I'm sure they love to run. Here's the chosen one, covered by Mitchell. Rebound by the Kings. And going against Chicago, their first meeting of the season.
A matchup that only happens twice a year. These interconference battles can be a lot of fun.
Yeah, this one will be for sure. Interconference matchups are always pretty fascinating just because of timing on scouting and how often you watch teams like this affect some of the unpredictability of the East-West battle.
You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. Gotta fight over it as a defender.
That's one that the coaches will watch tomorrow with that player. You hate to see him give up in that situation.
Timeout is called. First of the game for Sacramento.
And the Kings look a whole lot different now than they did for most of the 21-22 season. And they were changes that had to be made.
Murray, the pass to Barnes. On the wing, Mitchell. Barnes trying to free himself up, and it's Mitchell missing. Now when a team suffers a playoff drought like the Kings have, Greg, you can expect some major moves.
And you just hope they can find some stability, Kevin, moving forward. This is a team that's gone through 12 head coaches since the last time they made the playoff.
Oh, and there's the one-handed jam.
Well, getting to the right spot so important in the offense, and Herter positioned himself well in the fast break.
Here's the chosen one. Thien passes to the chosen one. Dishes to Vucevic, and he banks in the lane. Vucevic has got 7 points.
A high IQ player. Vucevic has that sixth sense for when to cut after screening for a teammate.
Here's the chosen one. Last game, an incredible scoring display for him. Fires for 3. The shot will not fall. Now Sacramento takes it the other way.
Teammates right now covering up for the type of off performance he's having. In terms of scoring, this has not been his best night. He seems to be in the right place at the right time more often than anybody that's on the court here tonight. We see that pay off.
And now the first timeout called here for the Bulls.
And what makes Chicago tricky to defend, Kevin, they just have such a
And we're now a little over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Barnes passes to Monk. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
First personal foul.
You know, as the Bulls have become a more veteran team, Greg, it feels like they've settled into what they do well.
And you need a strong identity to be successful in this league. Chicago is building towards that, but it does take time.
Taking a look at the Bulls, DeRozan and Williams are the forwards. Alex Caruso out there with the chosen one, and it's Vucevic in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Knocks it loose. And for those of you just joining us in the second quarter with about 3 minutes gone by. Now, here's Monk. Defense is right there.
As a big, once you get position inside, it allows you to fight and come away with a lot of tough boards.
Pass to Vucevic. And some nice ball movement here by Chicago. Takes a 3. And down it goes. Three-pointer falls in from the chosen one.
First 3 of the quarter and third overall, guys. The defense might want to step up just a little bit on him from this point on.
Now, here's Monk. Taking a look at his stats, he's averaging around 7.5 points a game. Herter kicks to Barnes. 6 on the shot clock. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact. The key member of that 73-win Golden State Warrior team was Harrison Barnes.
And almost the forgotten part of the famed death lineup. It was Barnes, Steph, Clay, Draymond, and Andre Iguodala. Harrison, a big piece of that 2015 championship team as well.
Well, when he gets into a groove at the free throw line, it doesn't just last for tonight. This might be 2 weeks, 2 months, something like that.
Here's the chosen one. 11 points in the game. Here's Vucevic. Another one falls for Chicago.
D has been just completely helpless and turned around. He's so dangerous when he's in this kind of rhythm.
Herter passes to Sabonis. And here's Herter. A look at his stats. He averages a bit over 8 points a game. DeRozan with it. Guarded now by Barnes. To the inside, the chosen one, and that one is good. The chosen one's got the lead up to 6 now for the Bulls. Let's look at the energy stats, how the hustle game has been going for the Bulls.
Right off the bat, they're going after the ball, looking to jump into the passing lanes and create some steals in transition.
You make the most of second chance opportunities. When you're in there and active, boy, that can really put a lot of pressure on the defense.
Chicago with the ball, following the missed shot by Sabonis.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Kicked away. Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thanks very much. The Kings have made a lot of moves to shake up their roster. De'Aaron Fox says, I think the mood is definitely better. It's like a breath of fresh air. Getting a feel for each other and seeing the chemistry come to fruition is huge. Success isn't always immediate with trades and signings, so we look toward the future. Kevin, back to you.
He's going to put that one in his scrapbook. Insane dunk.
And now they're starting to rub it in. Build up a lead, and here we go, baby. It is showtime. Now a timeout called by Sacramento. And you hear the legends Brent talk shop. So often, it's about what separates winning players from the guys that don't win as much. What comes to mind for you?
I think what comes to mind, Kevin, is expectation. And sometimes we get a little bit ahead of ourselves with guys who we want to anoint as the next great player. Look, sometimes it takes 3 or 4 chances at the highest level to finally reach that point where you have the confidence and the experience and the know-how to be one of the best players in the league and who compliments you along the way. So to me, it comes with a great deal of patience to let that player achieve that level of success.
Herter on the wing, light covering, Lyles with a wide open look. Offensive struggles continue, missing again. The chosen one passes to Williams. Here's the chosen one, covered by Mitchell, and play stops. Whistle on what looks to be an illegal screen.
Another foul would give him 3 before the half. Something to keep an eye on, guys.
Always good to get another look at a terrific defensive play.
And guys, they'll think twice about attempting that shot again. That was a big-time rejection.
And the Bulls making a change here. Dozumu's checked in. Mitchell wide open. Sinks the triple. Mitchell's got 10 points.
And it's such a strong part of what Sabonis brings to the game. Quality
2 minutes remaining in the first half.
Quite good.
And now you see them starting to really work the ball inside.
And they're bringing you up close and personal on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. That's tipped. Here's the chosen one. It's hauled in by Lyles. The Kings trail by 12. Barnes kicks to Lyles. Mitchell outside. Back to Lyles. The chosen one passes to Vucevic. Here's the chosen one. He's defended by Herter. Shot clock at 6. The chosen one's shot is off.
He missed that one, but I've seen him drill shots from that distance in warm-up.
Oh, no, I know he can make it, but that's warm-ups, so maybe just a step too far.
Count it, good.
Sabonis working close in the basket. He likes those tight quarters. He's so skilled down there.
Here's the chosen one. He's got 20. DeRozan. That's good. DeRozan's got his second bucket of the night.
Yeah, that's the 3rd bucket in a row from the paint. This defense needs to clog those lanes in the middle.
And another steal for him. And that's his 6th steal of the night.
Imposing his will at the defensive end. Excellent play. Just adding fuel to the fire and really trying to put this one out of reach.
This is what great players try to do. They're not allowing the opposition to gain any kind of hope to try and get back in the game.
Here's what Sacramento's going with right now. Rashawn Holmes, he's checked in for Sabonis. That too comes in for Trey Lyles. And it's Terrence Davis in for Kevin Herter. Kicks it out to Mitchell. They get it again.
Yeah, that miss might stick with him for a little while. That's kind of a shoot-around jumper if I've ever seen one.
The chosen one. And again, Chicago. No good. And so it's the Chicago Bulls. Their lead at 15 going into the break. And they're winning the turnover battle very easily in this one. Back right after this.
Welcome to the floor.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. What can you say? The chosen one, an impressive effort here today.
What a menace he was on defense through the first 2 quarters. Just disrupting everything.
Yeah, and that's exactly what he wanted to do out there. Everyone he guarded looked uncomfortable.
Harris and Sabonis hold down the post positions for him. Mitchell is out there with Kevin Herter. And it's Barnes in at the small forward. So that's the 5 in the game for Sacramento. Sacramento moving it around. Pass to Mitchell. 6 to shoot. The kick out to Sabonis. Back to Mitchell. Goes back up. Rebounded by Vucevic. Vucevic has got his 8th rebound here tonight.
Hate to say it, but if they're still trailing at the final buzzer, a lot of this is going to be felt by him. His shooting tonight has just been atrocious.
I mean, he's just been brilliant today, guys, and it was the same exact story last time out.
I know one thing the Kings wanted to focus on this season, and Brent, that was defense.
Well, they're a team that's been at the bottom of the league on the defensive ratings for quite some time. And one way to remain competitive is to bring your defensive intensity on a nightly basis. It's going to be a point of emphasis for this new coaching staff to get these guys on board.
And so it's Mitchell who brings up the ball for the Kings. 19-point game. Barnes passes to Sabonis. And slam dunk by Sabonis.
That's a pretty easy opportunity for a teammate, all courtesy of Harrison Barnes.
Passes it to the chosen one. Levine with it. He averages more than 12 points a game. That's some dependable production.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Mitchell looking it over. Looking to end his cold spell. And he lays it up and in. Mitchell's got 12 in the game.
And no matter what they've tried, the D just has not been able to deny them the ball inside.
Time called here. The Bulls decide to talk it over. Most losing teams, Greg, are looking to rebuild, look for the future, but not in Chicago.
Yeah, their idea to turn it around was to get all-stars. Trading for Vooch in 21 during a losing season, then signing DeMar as a free agent. That's a refreshing approach.
Here's the chosen one, covered by Mitchell. Here's the chosen one. No good on the three.
Well, he was terrific in the first half, guys. Maybe some adjustments from the opposing team coach, and he's lost a little bit of that touch here in the second.
Herter passes to Sabonis. That's good for Mitchell on the assist by Sabonis. 14 points for him.
Excellent dime from Sabonis. His court awareness is really impressive.
Kick out to Levine. Drills it from outside.
Zach Levine.
And the Bulls lead by 18.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flames.
Yeah, he's the guy that you want to go to right now, trying to put this one away.
Herter passes to Murray. On the wing, Mitchell. And there are the Kings with another bucket. A little under 2.5 minutes off the clock now here in the third. Here's Vucevic. That's another one for him. His fifth in just 7 shots.
And got to do more than that to stop Vucevic. So adept at fending off those types of challenges.
Herter passes to Murray. Back to Herter. On the wing, Mitchell. Got a piece of it, and that's out of bounds. Sacramento will retain possession. And some change. This trip is his second to the free throw line in this one.
And that 82% free throw percentage this season must have him feeling pretty good about himself at the line.
Free throw good, Davis. Here's the chosen one. And no luck with that time on the buzzer beater. The 3 quarters of play all in the books. And this one all but over already.
66. The Bulls.
And while we can now, let's take a look at today's State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, and I like the fact we get to see this pass one more time. A magnificent feed. And you love to see your off guard taking over the playmaking duties with this much skill.
Sometimes that's what can separate some of the best players, not just creating for yourself, but creating for others as well.
And we reach the 4th quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. On the court for Chicago to start the 4th. They've got Drummond. Lonzo Ball out there with the chosen one. Then it's Williams. And it's Vucevic in at the 5 spot. And that was another look at the fantastic Mobile One drive that happened a moment ago.
And even down big, the effort and energy is still there to try and make a comeback.
Williams passes to the chosen one. Drummond trying to get himself free. The chosen one gets the basket. The chosen one's got 31 points. The Kings shooting well. They're at 45%. And player nicknames are a fun part of covering the games. Now, a lot of guys, GA, are just going with their initials, like KD, or AD, or KG. Do we need more creativity?
I don't know, Kevin. Maybe the league can give guys a cash bonus for picking a nickname. Initials excluded. That might spark some creativity.
And the Kings making a change here. Sabonis is checked in, and the Bulls making a change here as well. DeMar DeRozan, he's checked in for Andre Drummond. The chosen one's shot is off. The Kings trail by 20. Here's Herter. Sabonis trying to get open. Herter, no good. And it's Williams with the ball for the Bulls. The Wizards on the road to face them after this game. That'll be the first of 2 straight at home. Here's the chosen one. He's defended by Herter. And the bucket is good. 3-point play chance here for him.
And he has just been in the flow offensively. Terrific game. He has been the X factor.
Murray's checked in for Metu. And a look at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Bulls.
Guys, the D hasn't had an answer for the three-point shooting, which is why they continue to just fire away from deep.
And I feel like there's been an old-school aspect to what they've done tonight, and that is pounding the ball inside, getting it down low, getting those looks in close. That's been effective.
And some nice ball movement here by Chicago. Clock at 6. There's Ball with the 3. It's good from long range.
And perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
Maybe trying to find a little bit more space and ball movement to get guys open at the three-point line.
Now here's Herter. He's covered by Ball. And they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance.
Substituting on the court.
Chicago has gone 3 of 4 from downtown here in the 4th. Here's the chosen one. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. It's going to go on Sabonis. We're seeing a lot of pretty lively pregame dance routines from the players. You got any of that in your repertoire, say, before we begin a broadcast?
Oh, Kevin, I think pretty soon we should work out a few sequences. Get ourselves fired up. You game?
Come on, Greg. I'm not sure about that, but you go ahead and do it. And here are the Bulls now. They're on a 16-7 run. The chosen one, the layup off target. The Kings shooting very well right now, 52% in this 4th quarter. Again, the miss by the Kings. Smooth sailing for Chicago. From deep 3-point range, the long distance 3 is buried.
3.
The chosen one's got 39.
Well, guys, this was never really a contest, just a total obliteration, if you will. And you can safely say mission accomplished now for Chicago.
The sheer volume of three-pointers was the deciding factor tonight, it seemed.
Yeah, they'd sink one and then do it again, and that strategy did work.
And so looking at their number, this will be win number 22 on the year.
And so they'll take the first game of the season series, 17. A team they'll only see twice. They're certainly happy to start it off with a win.
The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for the chosen one.
17.
He was tough to cover all game long. One of those nights when he felt like nobody could stop him, and they didn't.
And the chosen one gets the whistle that time. That'll be his second foul of the game. Terrence Davis, he's checked in for the Kings. pass to Bazemore. Lyles passes to Bazemore. Now, here's Lyles to end the run. Bazemore misses. There's 31 seconds left to play here in the fourth. Here's the chosen one. He's covered by Bazemore. From deep, another three for Chicago. Davis against Dragic. Len passes to Okpala. Outside, Davis. And once again off the mark by Sacramento. And so Chicago takes this one, and by a big margin. To come into an opponent's building and dominate the way they did tonight says, I think, Greg, an awful lot about this team.
I guess they don't need home cooking to feel at home. I mean, Kevin, just a masterful performance all the way around.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Greg Anthony, Brett Berry, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thank you for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports. We'll see you next time.
Man, I can't believe we did it, man.
It's
Look
crazy.
at that.
It's crazy. It's kind of like I know what I'm doing, huh?
Congratulations, MP. I'm proud of you.
Thank you, Ash.
I mean, on the one hand, a man lost his job. But on the other hand, Othello is out of here!
Let's go!
See you, loser! The tribe has spoken!
Ding dong, the witch is dead.
Woo!
Bro, you have some really old references.
What?
What is that, Citizen Kane?
Citizen?
No.
That is Wizard of Oz. That's a classic.
If you're 100 years old.
Whoa. Follow the Yellow Brick Road slaps.
All right. Enough about Ricky's old references. Let's ride this high, man. What comes next? Talk to me.
What comes next is we follow the path that we charted for you before all of this even started.
Yes. Support for Othello's ouster is nearly unanimous, but you still have a lot of inroads to make converting those Shep fans. He's got deep history here.
Like I said, man, like, what I went through with Othello, like, Shep is nothing but an ant to that.
Woohoo, good. You know what? You keep following this plan, and soon we'll put a magnifying glass to him. You feel me?
I tell you what.
All right, but you're still going to have to answer questions about this after your next game, so...
Ash, what I went through with Othello, I feel like I can do anything right now.
That's because you can. I'm proud of you.
I'm proud of me, too. With you standing beside me, looking all beautiful.
Okay, all right. Reel it in. All right, you have work to do right now.
All right, that's putting it nicely, man.
What?
Gross.
I got your girl on panic. I out my wrist Titanic. Like 2-1, I'm on my savage. No airport, but claim my baggage. Oh, I'm on the run, I'm on the run. You're gon' choose, I'm on the up. The boy and the man, you're all in one. But I used to be the one that caught the bus on the red light. I don't need transit, only crew, no friends. When you see me, that's it. They ain't even like me last year. Now they know my face, China on the base. We be in a place like the K.City. They watch me like I'm on TV. Brought this back, but I ain't got receipt. Coking up Bobby Flay when I'm on this beat, yeah. They got me in a bad place. Might crash the whip in the valley. All about my cheese, it's a bad race. If you win it first, you in last place. They got me in a bad place. Might crash the whip in the valley. All about my cheese, it's a bad race. If you win it first, you in last place.
20 women on me, follow like Titanic. Sounded like Do Re Mi, like a zombie running empty. You can see my Show it to your hubby. You don't get annoyed. You be talking like you got a point. I got hundreds in my pocket. I got hundreds from Detroit. Spending on some things that I don't need because I do enjoy it. Don't be playing with my feelings, baby girl. It's not a toy. I'm the best out. Sorry that you left out. If you thought of something opposite, then go ahead, bounce. Never care about nada. Go ahead and make me care now. Till my feelings soften. Now I'm ready for my close up. Closer, closer. She be getting closer. One more step. Your relationship is over. Good to meet ya when you're coming over. Trying to put my hand around your itty bitty shoulder.
They got me in a bad place. Might crash the whip in a highway. All about my cheese, it's a rat race. If you win it first, you in last place. They got me in a bad place. Might crash the whip in a highway. All about my cheese, it's a rat race. If you win it first, you in last place.
I'm really this time, look. I just came back for the win. Lot of new money in my hand. Gonna tell a friend to tell a friend. They say success is the best revenge. Heard they was sleeping again, say it no more. This is a rude awakening, kicking the door. Back and I'm better than ever before. Don't get it mistaken, I'm ready for. I'm up in the score. Then jump in the course. Follow the back to the. Take the sheet off and I some more. When I am done at the scene, I won't leave anything. You won't even know who was involved. Don't let me do it, cause I overdo it and do it till I cannot do it no. All of the doubters, I'm proving them wrong. Back with the classic, I know it's been long. Heard it was missing me while I was. I smell the victory, back up on time, and it's where I belong. Like it ain't to me, we making history. Fall through the misery, weather the storm. Can't let them get to me, no form should prosper. R&B all over my roster. I got options, I keep it right on the dresser. Next to the Oscar, applying pressure. Somebody stop us.